Good morning everyone. Today we will learn about the laws of reflection. We know that when a ray of light or just light strikes on a surface, it changes its directions and get reflected. So we will study here what happens. This is the reflecting surface. Reflecting surface can be anything, any object, a mirror or whatever, wherever you are falling the light. When the light falls on any surface or mirror, it is known as the incident ray. And after striking at the surface, it changes its direction. This is known as a reflection. What is reflection? It is just the change of reflection. It is just the change of direction of the light falling on it. The ray which get reflected after falling on a surface is known as the reflected ray. At the point where the incident ray and the reflected ray meet, this is known as the normal point, and any ray of angle 90 degree drawn, this is known as the normal ray. Normal stands for 90 degree angle with the reflecting surface. This shaded portion is the non-reflecting surface of the object, and the portion that is clear this side, this is the reflecting surface of the object. If both the surface of an object are reflecting, then we can't consider the laws of reflection here. It will cause another formula known as refraction. Now, the angle between the incident ray and the normal ray is known as the angle of incident. And the angle between the reflected ray and the normal ray is known as the angle of reflection. So what does the first law of reflection state? First law of reflection states that the angle of incident is always equal to the angle of reflection. The angle with which an incident is falling on an object is always equal to the angle with which it will get reflected. Now the second law states that this incident ray, reflected ray and the normal ray all lie in the same plane. By the same plane we mean that these are in the same phase. For this I will show you like this. Suppose this is a reflected ray, this is the normal ray and this is the incident ray. You have to assume that my palm, my hand is a one plane. It is in one plane. Now you can see that reflected ray, normal ray and the incident ray, all three are in my palm, that is they are in same plane, in one plane. If there are some conditions that one of these rays get disturbed and get deflected, like this normal ray is in this position. So what you can see is that reflected ray and the incident ray both are in my palm. These are touching my palm, that is they are in the same plane, but this normal one is out of the plane. So this doesn't obey the laws. Second law of reflection. The other possibility can be this incident ray. It can be shown there like this. Now you see this reflected ray and the normal ray is in my palm, that is they are in one plane. But this incident ray is out of the plane. It is not in my palm, it is behind my palm. So this is not also in the same plane. But according to the second law of reflection, it says that all three rays should be in the same plane. They should be in the same plane. So we can write it like this. Incident, normal and reflected ray all lie should in same plane. This is all about the laws of reflection. An extra point can be described in it known as lateral inversion. What happens when we see in our mirrors? What happens when we see ourselves in mirrors? In mirrors we can see that our left hand appears to be at right in the mirror and our right hand appears to be left in the mirror. This is due to the lateral inversion. This phenomena is known as lateral inversion.